Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Jana Eats. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. The gluten and dairy-free channel, but food for all. No one's ever going to miss those two ingredients with this food, trust me. So I'm going to make an enchilada casserole just because I have a lot of stuff in my pantry. And it's also summer and it's zucchini season, so we're going to use zucchini instead of the corn tortillas just to sort of lighten it up. And then you don't have to mess with those tortillas, right? So I got a Pyrex, and you can do any size you want, but I'm just doing a smaller one. I've got a smaller family. And I sprayed that with avocado oil. You can do coconut oil in this recipe or olive oil. Any of those three will work. So this recipe has a lot of layers of ingredients, pun intended. And one of them, I really love Kite Hill. I like the Kite Hill dairy-free cream cheese for this. It's a little cleaner flavor than some of the others. And so I took one of these containers, it's an 8-ounce container, and I'm gonna season this blend. And I'm gonna season it with a little dried oregano. Oregano is a really predominant ingredient in Mexican cooking. I'm gonna do some ground cumin. Again, I'm putting a 1/4 teaspoon in the, well, it's heaping. I lied, maybe it's a half. I like cumin. And just because it's a small amount of cream cheese, so otherwise I'd be going berserk, right? Oh, come here. And this is granulated garlic. People, don't waste your money on garlic salt. You're paying for salt. You're paying, salt doesn't cost anything. Do granulated garlic and salt. Don't do garlic salt. That's an advertising scam. Now, I like a little zip in my pip, so I'm gonna do some chipotle, smoked chipotle powder. You can add this or leave it out, up to you. But I like things to have a little spice. I don't like it too overwhelming. So I just put a 1/4 teaspoon of that into my mixture. And then we're just going to, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put some lime in too. This is gonna be one hell of a recipe. So, I bought a whole roasted chicken. I made sure it was organic. And we pulled the meat off the bones. The other thing, because it's organic, don't waste the bones. Put them in a pot with a couple tablespoons of cider vinegar, or really any kind of vinegar, but cider, like a light vinegar, and just filtered water, and make bone broth. And I guess the Instapot, I gotta get Instapot savvy, but apparently you can put that in the Instapot, whoops, and make quick work of it. You can have bone broth really quickly. So I'm gonna I bought some enchilada sauce at Whole Foods, but you can use any kind. I like this mild red one. I like a red enchilada. And then, here's the zucchini. I sliced the zucchini already, and I bought zucchinis about the same length. I admit it. I didn't plan that like that. It just happened. Why? Because I think I'm magical. That's why. So you're gonna put and they're pretty thin, they're about 1/4 inch. You're gonna put the zucchini down in the bottom of the pan after you put a little sauce. And then I'm just gonna lightly salt those. And then we're going to spread out some chicken. I bought some organic frozen corn. You can use fresh corn with this. And this recipe, make it your own. You can put anything you want in here. Corn, onion. I'm gonna put, let's see. I'm gonna run out of room. I wish this thing was really super deep. Yeah, so I have some grated dairy-free cheese in my cheese drawer, of course. And any of these brands I'm showing would be delicious. I think I'm going to put another layer of our, more sauce. There we go. See, that's a good foundation. So then you can take your flavored cream cheese and spread it right down on those planks because they're nice and sturdy and they won't wobble around while you're spreading this creamy goodness. Kite Hill makes a great product, and that Kite Hill is made from almonds. There's no garbage or rubbish in that. So on we go. Boom. And I love these sweet piquillo peppers, and they're super nutritive. They're high in vitamin C, high in A. They're really good for you, and they don't repeat on me like a green pepper. Green peppers are not my friend for some reason. I find that to be true with some other people too, but anyway, these are perfect, and they're already roasted, so they're nice and soft. They'll lend themselves to a great additional flavor. Just open them up and lay them out in a layer. I'm going to put a little pumpkin seed just for some good fat. You can also do almonds or walnuts, would be nice in this. I'm going to put, I'll put a little bit of, these are refried black beans. I'm just going to dot a little bit of these refried. Ooh, this is going to be like the kitchen sink chicken casserole extravaganza. Oh, actually, I'm having a lot of fun making this. I hope I'm not boring you. Kind of play with your food type jive, right? It's a great way to use up breast meat, because sometimes breast meat can be a little dried out on those birds, you know. So you've got enough sauce on this that get in there. Okay, and more cheese. And into the oven. I've got the oven at 375. We're going to bake this for about 45 minutes. So I'll be back with the toasted, cheesy, delicious, chickeny goodness. We'll be back. Okay, it's out of the oven. It has been smelling delicious. I added an extra 15 minutes of cook time onto it just because it looked like it needed that much time to get to know itself. Let me grab a plate and let's see. It cuts easily. You know, the first slice is just sacrificial, right? Oh yeah. Whoops. Missed the bottom. Come to mommy. Well, I'm just going to try it this way. I left the bottom, the little bottom zucchinis in the bottom because I didn't cut it all the way through, but I'll get the gist of how it tastes. So hold on. I did it again. It's delicious. Put all that stuff in it. It's a flavor bomb and so yummy. And no corn tortillas, just that zucchini. Yum. Make this dish, people. You won't regret it. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Jana Eats, the gluten and dairy-free cooking show. Please subscribe, like, watch. It helps. And I'll be back next time with another episode. Thanks for tuning in.